Hello, friends. Talk about spontaneous. This is going to be spontaneous. I just posted a video, and in that video, I said Saturday I'll be teaching a class. Not true. Not even true at all. It'll be the following Saturday, March 20th, as listed in the video description. Okay? So I just want to make that clear. But that's not why I'm on here. That's not the main reason. But again, class is not this Saturday, it's the following Saturday. Now that I got that out of the way, I want to tell you about two things coming up that are completely free online events that are going to be coming your way that are not in the books yet with dates, and I don't have times posted yet, anything like this, but it is going to happen. So let me tell you about the first one. I'm in communication with my good buddy Landry, and Randy is the owner and operator over at Lone Wolf Blues Company, and I'm pretty sure that Jason Ritchie will be joining us. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure he will. We want to put on an event, an online event hosted through a Zoom webinar. Anybody can join, where we'll be discussing Lone Wolf products. It'll be everything from amps to pedals, etc. And you can ask your own questions. We'll talk about the best ways to use the gear, problem solve anything that's going on with you. So it'll just be a whole Lone Wolf webinar, everything Lone Wolf. So that means gear. And again, I'll announce the date soon, but I just wanted to get the word out that it's coming your way. And I'm going to offer up another completely open, free event to anybody that'd like to join. And with this event, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to take a minute and talk about sort of organizing material, practice sessions. I'll take a couple questions, but I'm basically going to spend about an hour online. And for anybody that's ever supported me or purchased anything from me in the past, I want to share with you how you might go about working through the material. It's that simple. So part of that is structuring the order of the material and getting a sense for where to start. So like in the last year and 3 months or so, I feel like I finally put out some high quality educational material with regards to not only the instruction, but the actual video and audio quality. And that would be these Zoom webinars, exactly the same format I'm streaming to you on YouTube through my Zoom room, my Zoom webinar platform. And I don't know how many classes are up right now, but I'll put a link in the video description. You can see all of those classes on the first 3 pages, I think, of the link that I send you. And I just want to help folks understand how they might best organize their practice time with regards to like specific material and topics. So not a general overview on how to practice, but more so organizing the material that you have in front of you and the topics based on your skill level. So I think for people that have supported me and kind of shopped and bought all these classes and whatnot, it'll give you a good idea of where to start and where to focus your efforts mastering which particular class. What's neat is that I think also for the first time in a long time, I'm starting to get to the point where I don't have like an A to Z course. I don't have a begin here and follow this micro step and move to the next step. But what I do have is I'm beginning to develop this sequence of classes that I can see in my mind based on the topics I've put out that would be smart to follow a particular order of those topics. And that's how this idea came about. So again, it'll also give you a chance to just check out the experience of working online and learning online. You won't have to be, you will not be on camera or audio or video. You're just going to see and hear me like this, and you'll have access to a Q&A chat to ask questions. So that's what's coming up. I would imagine in the next 4 to 6 weeks, that'll be in the books. I'll have dates that I can announce. And that's what's going on. Yeah, I just posted this video talking about the bass line stuff a minute ago. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that video. I just posted it, teaching you about that walk-in bass line. But I'm excited to get into the variations, not this weekend, but the following on March 20th. And thanks for everybody tuning in. Who is here? Let's just hang out for a minute. I got a second. Joanne, what's going on if you're still here? Powell, did I say that correctly? Eric, what's going on? Marcos. Right on. Thanks for the feedback, Joanne. Love the front and back porch blues classes. Thanks for sharing that information out there. those were a ton of fun. I really enjoyed those classes. Hey, Hank, what's going on, man? I don't know if you're still here watching, but good to see you tuning in. Um, oh, hey, sitting there, one love, sitting there with a cup of tea and a pipe of good weed. Life is good. Peace, my brother. Uh, who else is here? Orlando, what's going on? Marina's here. Hey, some friends of mine here, some regulars and students that I recognize. Steve, what's happening? Hope Florida's treating you well. So yeah, today is a beautiful day. It's a rainy day here in Champaign, and I have cleared the schedule where I do not have any lessons at the moment, but that's a rare day. So it allows me to really zone in on these, on my notes for the upcoming class, and I'm really psyched about the variations of the walking bassline stuff that I just talked about in this last video I posted. But the variations are a key part, you guys. If you haven't worked through trying to really find different ways, or adding one extra note, or changing your current sort of like structure and the bones of your bassline and groove practice, work on that. That's a great strategy in and of itself. Like, how can you just change something very quickly? What else is going on? Hello, Roger and Marty. What's going on? Tuning in from Ontario. It's been a while since I've been to Ontario. I do miss it. It's a beautiful place. Roger, my pleasure. I'm glad you're tuning in. Hey, Tony. Just signed up for the gold membership. Right on, man. Thanks for checking that out. Let me tell you guys what that is. I have not been talking about this at all. Partially due to there's an intention behind that, but I have a membership. It's very basic. It is not like most memberships. There's a silver and a gold package membership, or silver and gold membership. That's what it is. The silver is $12 a month, and it gives you access to join me live at a Q&A 3 times a month. They're predetermined days and times, and they're various. Some are in the morning, some are in the afternoon, one in the evening. They're all recorded, so if you can't catch it, you can watch the recordings, which I save for up to a couple months at a time. But the gold membership gives you all of the silver stuff, plus the ability to submit audio or video once a month to get direct feedback from me, which I provide to you in the form of just a simple audio clip. Plus, I give you $5 each month in the form of a coupon to use any way you want, like cash, on my website towards classes, downloads, whatever you want. And that's the membership. And I'll put that, if I remember, I'll put that in the video description of this when it posts. So thanks for checking that. I really appreciate you checking out that membership, Tony. We're having a blast. These have blown my expectation with regards to the type of interaction and the questions that are coming up and how much learning is happening. And Maureen, there's a couple of people who are members that are here. I don't know if they're still here, but hey, Michelle, what's going on? Long time no see. How's Colorado? Orlando says he loves the Slim Harpo class. That was fun. We did Baby Scratch My Back and Raining in My Heart. That was a fun one. One Love, you bought a Joe Spires custom marine band a little while ago. They're great. I remember Ronnie playing one in a video. Yeah, where is that harmonica? Man, I don't know where that sucker went. Oh, I know where it is. It's not here, but I used it. I was in the session. Here's some exciting news. Just finished recording a CD in the studio, and the tracks we cut, I'm really excited to share with you guys. It's basically Andrew Duncanson, Kilbourne Alley, on guitar and singing, and myself on harmonica. Jerry Hunt is playing a combination of instruments, but one of them is the foot drums, Farmer foot drums, and he's also working with I don't want to screw up the name. So, but he's got some cool instruments that are in between like a guitar and a bass. Like the bass 6 is a similar thing. I don't know if that's what it is. I can't remember. Yeah, so that's coming out down the road. There'll be more information on that, but those are some really fun tracks to check out, and it's going to be awesome. It's something that's very different. Who else is here? Julio, catching it live for the first time, welcome, man. Right on. I learned some Slim Harpo Scratch My Back by ear, but got some new info during the class. Right on. That's why that's a big part of doing these classes, is you get a chance to, hear something that maybe is slightly different from how you've been playing it, or we get to talk about other ways to embellish those lines. Thanks for joining. And again, Hank is here. Like he never played octaves when performing Scratch My Back. Now, if you guys don't know Hank Shreve, he has just chatted in the chat area. Just click on his channel and subscribe. Like, don't wait. Just do it right now. You leave this video and come back, or just remember to go to Hank Shreve, type him into YouTube, and subscribe to his channel, because Hank is a phenomenal player, and he's one of the featured artists coming up April 17th and 18th in the Global Blues Harmonica Summit, where he'll be teaching some of his original music, and he's a hell of a guy and a good teacher too. So check out his channel. Yeah, it's going to be a great summit with Carlos Del Junco is going to be there, Adam Gusso, and we're all teaching original compositions. And I've got my favorite song I've ever recorded with Ed Kobeck, Jerry Hunt, and Andrew Duncanson a few years back. In Jerry's home studio, this song that is a rumba de la Casa, what is it? La Rumba de la Casa Roja. And thanks to the help of Audacity, which I'm finally hip to. I knew about it, but I've never been using it. How could that be? What is wrong with me? But thanks to Audacity, I've got a version of the song now at 90% of the original tempo and also 85%, which allows you guys, and it's high. It sounds great when you use Audacity to convert and change tempo and keys. So it's going to allow us to really work through the challenging lines slowly. We're going to get into it. I can't wait to use that in my classes. Take some cool stuff and just change it up. So I'm excited about what's coming down the pike here with regards to classes and everything else. What else can I tell you? Don't show up for class this Saturday. There's no class that I'm offering. You could check out Dennis's class. Dennis Grunling, I think, is doing a class. Head over to his Facebook page and find out what's going on with Dennis. Maureen, I love the gold membership. I learn something every time. You can ask a question, even about a riff in a song, and Ronnie will answer. Also able to send recordings privately to Ronnie for feedback. Thank you, Maureen. Yeah. It's been just, honestly, it has been my pleasure to do that. I think the best part about the membership is that so far it is small. I'll just tell you, there's like 40 members right now. I don't talk about it. I have not been pushing it hard. Don't put it in my emails. I don't put it all over Facebook, because I'm almost in a way slightly protective of how well it's working at this size. And I don't want it to become something where, 75, 80 people show up and the quality of the experience is not the same. I think at that point I would just offer up more sessions if it grew too big, so that if it was chaos in one, you could find another one that worked for you. The gold membership is $21 a month, but that includes a $5 kickback for the website. If you plan on shopping once a month to buy a class or check something out, you can use that $5. So I will put that in the description. I have to go back and watch this and see what I'm supposed to put in the video description, but I'll put the membership information, and whatever else I'm supposed to put. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? There's another guy that you should check out, everybody. Dwayne Martin, harmonica player. Got a Hohner 270, nice, B flat. That's right, for William Clark. Beautiful. Dwayne's a really young, creative, and soulful player, and his channel's got some great examples of him just improvising blues, so go check out Dwayne. And Jawan is a beginner player that's got a sound that's huge. So, Jawan, are you posting videos on your channel too? If you are, I'm gonna tell folks to go to Jawan's channel. And what's cool is when you're subscribing to different harmonica channels, you you get the flavor of all these different players. You start to hear things that maybe wouldn't have thought of before, like how the heck did Jawan develop that big tone so early on? Well, I know why, because he's tongue blocking. Right on. Thank you guys for even considering the membership. I realize that not everybody can do that, and but if you are able to, and you like the idea of just convening, again, we're not all on video. You guys just see me like this. The difference is I can turn on your mic inside of the Q&A sessions that we do for the membership, so that if you do want to play for me and talk about it or ask a question live, you don't have to just use the chat box. In fact, I'm just going to share with you when I do them. I might as well. I'm sitting here talking about it. Okay. The memberships happen every single month. Here, let me just open the PDF. That would be easier. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, let's make it hard. The membership happens on the following days. The first Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central, there's a session every month. And then the third Thursday at 5 p.m. Central, there's a session. And the last Sunday of the month, is that right? There's a 12 p.m. Central session. And they're all recorded. So again, I've already said that, but that's the nice part about it. Thanks, Marcos. Appreciate that comment about the gold membership, worth every penny. Whenever I submit audio, give amazing feedback. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that feedback. Okay, somebody's asking about the free course you mentioned about your material, how to follow it. Is it going to have limited space? No. Well, it'll be limited to the size that I can host on my webinar platform, but that's 500 people. I hope that would be amazing if we can get 400, 500 people to show up. So again, there's two events. One is that Lone Wolf one. I'm going to predict that will be very well attended. Because it's just going to be cool to talk about ways to use the gear and just answer questions. I know a lot of you out there own some Lone Wolf gear. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, lonewolfblues.com, I think, is their website. Lone Wolf Blues Company out of Louisiana is run by Randy. He's a wonderful owner-operator, great person to work with, and his products are amazing. So the effects pedals that he's making for harmonica are like some of the best in the industry, and he makes some amplifiers, and he's got a cool microphone that he's developed, the signature Jason Ritchie signature microphone that is a killer sounding microphone. Really good. Hey, what's up, Ben from Brighton? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that. The Boogie Shuffle. So the Boogie Shuffle, man, like boogie's this funny term. When you say boogie, I think of like John Lee Hooker, which is actually a boogie in that sense is. That's more of like a boogie, but what you mean and what a lot of people I think mean by Boogie Shuffle is just an up-tempo kind of. These kind of faster walk, they really come, I think what you're thinking of is that stuff that stems from the walking bass line. Yeah. So it's funny because there's so many terms that we throw out there for grooves and bass lines. So you gotta consider what it is that you what are we talking about the same thing is what I mean. So that is what is shaking in my world. I hope everyone here is having a great day And my main motivation for coming on, I will say, is to just remind you that there is no class tomorrow. I said there was, but it's not tomorrow. It's the 20th. And you can find that in the video description of the last video I just posted, Blues Bass Lines. All right. I lost the chat area. I had it up. I have no idea where it is now. Man, technology has just beat me up all over the place. Go check out Audacity, you guys. That was the biggest thing I learned this week, is that Audacity is free to download. It is easy to use, and it's a great audio editing tool that includes things like the ability to adjust the tempo to any tempo, change the key of the song, to change all sorts of stuff, put effects into it, you name it. I'm barely scratching the surface with it, but I'm having a blast exploring it, and it's really, really cool. So I wish I could see your comments. I wish I could see what was going on, but I really can't get back to it. So maybe this is a sign. Maybe that's what this is. That it's time to go. Oh, there's my live feed. I got back to it. That was lucky. Right on, you guys. Faster. Steve says faster. It doesn't get too much faster, does it? Yeah, that's not easy to play. You want me to play faster, and that's about as fast as it's going to get from me for that kind of stuff. All right, that's it. That's what I got today. You guys, make it a great day. Go out and do something. Hey, Jerry, what's up, my man? Chump. We should have recorded Pretty Angel Eyes. Every time you say chump, I think of that. All right, you guys, I'm out. Make it a great day. I'll see you next time.